Hawthorn versus the mighty Essendon Bombers. I'm PommyInOz. Welcome to the channel. PommyInOz does footy. This is your one-stop shop to football and enjoying the football. Shout out to our friends over at Sideline FM. We are live audio only streaming over on their platform with limited delay. Sideline.fm/PommyInOz Footy. If you are at the game and you want no delay, audio only, thank you to them. And we are ready for what hopefully is a good game. Let's see who's in my chatteroo. I've got the amazing Blue Bagger. I've got Matt Lang. Who was my favourite Spice Girl? I like Ginger Spice, but I had a weird crush on Sporty Spice. So, random question to start off with, chat. I very much thank you. Atouche is in. GBC, Leslie, good evening. Blue Bagger, Sir98, Tiger Time, Billy, Rayner, Danny Finn, Cody, Clive. How are you, mate? Good, my friend. How are you? Who am I going for? I have absolutely no Scooby-Doo here. Genuinely, I haven't got a particular cock in this fight. There's the first clip of the day. But I am looking forward to this very, very much. How are you all? Let me know, chat. I always enjoy hearing about your days. But this should be an absolute ripping game. You're going for the Hawks? I do think the Hawks will get up. Atom, why was it weird crush? Just no one did. Everyone said baby when I was a kid, mate. Everyone was a baby Spice Girl. I just like Sporty. Thoughts on Merritt? Incredible footballer, terrific footballer. Interesting how he reintegrates with this side. I'd imagine, though, they'll be good. I'm cheering on your multi. Let's do it. Atom, well, mate, your school was a little bit different to mine. No one did at my school. Double Dummy, good luck today, mate. Much love to you, my friend. TL, good luck as well. I know that you're a bomber. Posh Spice, don't mind it. Good call. I'm very well, mate. Stephen, my thoughts on last night. Well, I did a video on it, and that's the last I thought of it. If you want my high-level Carlton opinion, shite mixed with more shite. Thank you, Shiny Blue. You always cheer me up. I hope you're doing well. So, hey, Tark, how are you? So I'm looking forward to this one. You would imagine that the Hawks would be, but I mean, last week the Hawks were a wee bit shaky, weren't they, as we say back home? You know what? You wouldn't believe how many screens I've got open to this stream. It's absolutely mental. I need a team. Hello, Hunter. Can I spike my hair up? I mean, I could do. We are a football stream, though. We could do hair. We could do hair in Oz. Pommy in hair. Hairy in Oz. How would we work that? It's hard. Mark, good day, mate. How are you? I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it, Blue Bagger. This is why I enjoy it. Thank you, Robert. Much love, mate. I appreciate your support, my friend. I am one of them types of people that just enjoy football, though. So, I mean, this really does help. Is pretty good for my mental health because I am just literally over the game straight away. One of the screens is just Sporty Spice highlights. Leslie, you know what? I'm actually embracing the week bye. I'm actually excited that I don't have to worry about Carlton for a whole week. Hey, Tiger Time, how you doing? I believe he's changed his YouTube name, Tiger Time, to Blackie75. So you do see him in the chat. He's just changed his name. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a headache did you have after watching that? It was actually quite good. I slept like a baby last night, man. I did my review. I had a bath. And I went to bed and didn't think about Carlton anymore. Billy, I would have long hair. My wife doesn't like it. I used to have very long hair. I like growing my hair out. Thank you, Hunter. Mate, multitasking is tough. I've got a TV. So my setup at the minute, I've got a monitor there, one here, a little one here, the camera, and I've got a TV here. Baggers are back. Eating your hair sucks. Used to be a nervous thing. Billy, hey, I love you, man. You know what? It's weird because I've got no hair at the back of my head. Like it's a grade 1. So like I just do this. I want to like twist my hair. I do that thing. You know when girls flirt? It's my nervous energy. And I can't do that. Feel at a loss. No, Hunter, it is 4K. It's 4K there. Thank you, Clive. Shout out Tasmania as well, who hooked me up with some clobber when I paid them some money. So shout out Tassie. Very much respect to them. Looking forward to getting my VFL shirt. Albert's going the Bombers. Who is make yourself known, Hawthorn fans in chat. Thank you very much, baby. Hawthorn fans in chat and Essendon fans. Let it be known who you support. Mrs. Pommy's hoping for a draw. Stephen, mate, I love a bath. It's why I leave. It's why whenever I put weight on and my weight fluctuates, I never put on too much weight so I can't be in a bath. If I didn't have a bath, man, I wouldn't be able to survive. Boycat Mum, 100%. They're done back end by YouTube, so I never see them. My lovely Boycat Mum, I haven't. I have no access to them. Hey, Stephen, mate, to be fair, baldness doesn't run in my family. Greying early does. So if you'll detect occasionally when I turn my head in the light, you'll see that I have quite a grey scale, as we call it. Bath salts, mate. I used to do a lot of things with bath salts, but it weren't a bath. That's. It should be Boycat Mum. Look, I'll be honest. I am a member of a lot of channels. Never had an issue. I've signed up to a lot, Boycat Mum. I'm also on premium. Hey, Alex, how are you, mate? Much love to you and your mum. Looking forward to catching up with you guys soon. Kia ora, Jeff. Kitty pie here, queer. You know what? We had a New Zealander come in the chat, yeah, Jeff, and I hit them with the Kia ora, kitty pie here, queer. Got absolute donuts, bruh. Oh man. Oh man. So I mean, it's crazy. It's like genuinely crazy when you think about it, isn't it? Shearsy, I'm good, man. Look, I had a tough time last night, but honestly, once I sleep, man, I am sweet as a nut. You know what I'm like. Genuinely, I get over it quick. Yeah, Langy, I'm the same. You, Hunter, mate. Look, you go grey, but it's all good. It's all good. Shout out Sideline FM as well, who are watching along in the live. Remember, Sideline FM / PommyInOz Footy if you are at the game. Lots of very young players in the side. Sonia, you're Carlton, aren't you? No, sorry, you're Essendon. I think. Have I got that wrong, Sonia? There's 2 Sonias. You're the Essendon lady, aren't you? Beg me if I'm wrong. I apologise. Blue bag, you know what? I don't get greys on my beard. My beard is like absolutely cooked. It goes ginger. And we have no gingers in the family. So, like, I don't know where that comes from. Really, Jeff? Look, I thought it was, I thought it was noble. Absolutely love my time with the Maoris and being on a marae, mate. Up the waz. Up the waz. Up. Sonia, mate, good luck tonight. Honestly, good luck. Up the wires! Hey, mate, I'm looking forward to this. You know what? We could say that it is Carlton, mate. We could 100% say it's Carlton that got that Makers grey. I don't think anyone would believe me, though, because when I was in the UK, I was going grey, and Carlton is the cousin of Will Smith. You know what, Blue Bagger, mate? You know what? I can't grow facial hair at all. I don't know what is wrong. You know what? While we're talking about the Eels and the Wars, who is your favourite rugby league player? I've got a random shout for a rugby league player. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? My favourite rugby league player of all time, Benji Marshall. What a player. Shout out Fakatani. Essendon win the toss. We've got a game on our hands, chat. Mate, honestly, I have no idea. Oh, Dave Campese's a great shout. You know what? What is it, Adam? Like, is that Hopawati? Mate, you want to be careful in around the stoppages. Hey, Christine, how beautiful is it? Agenda $2. Hope Bombers win. My wife's. Oh, I am so sorry for that. Agenda. I am so sorry. I was such a muppet last night. Much love to you. Thank you for your donation. Sorry, my brain had a spasm for BF. Yeah. Yeah, look, I can grow hair everywhere but my face. Like, genuinely, like, puberty just laughed. Much love, Double Dummy. Tell you what, J-Set, that's such an obscure one. Boy Cat Mum, look, obviously, don't risk it if you're unsure, and no hard feelings my end. Like I say, audio should be back. And we are a gosh. Sorry, my foot. It gets under my foot sometimes. Is that better? And Hardwick takes the mark. Let's make sure we are on the Yeti mic, which we're not. You've got a lot. There you are. Should be better now. Is that better? And Mr. Gunston takes the mark inside 50, as he so often does. Hey, Phil, how are you doing? Is that better? Does that sound it? Sorry, I didn't see it. Is that better? There you are. Sorry, I've got an extension cable, and it sometimes just catches my foot. Here we go. Jack Gunston, 45 out on an angle. It looks good in the air. Hawthorn have their first. Great start. How good is Footy? And Hawthorn take the lead early doors. Tell you what, it's always an entertaining one, isn't it, with the football. It's one of them awkward moments. But a good start from Hawthorn. Billy, yeah, it was my fault. I just knocked it. It's right there by my foot. But way too easy there for Hawthorn to start with. He's playing for Essendon, mate. He does feel like he hasn't had a bad game for about 700 years. So a bit of a start now for Essendon. Centre clearance. Blackiston taps it on. Oh, Durham wrapped up and Hawthorn go inside 50 again. Maribor Chol rises for it. Makes it awkward. The fantastic football. Nguyen's an absolute psychopath. The ball is stuck on the ground. No darts. How good is football? Gav, and then say it's medical purposes. Remember that. Always medical. Medicinal dick pics. Crunching tackle. Hawthorn have locked this well and truly in their front 50. Here we are. Maribor Cho dances out of trouble, goes backwards. Jai Newcomb off a step and puts it wide. It looked like him, Jeanette. How are you, my darling? Hope you're doing well. So, Essendon now, chance to have a bit of the ball here. Slobber, you know what? I need to text him, actually, ask who you are. But I'm just jealous that you haven't revealed yourself just in private DMs with me. Free kick, Peter Wright, but just outside their own D50. Looking for options, goes short, finds Jai Caldwell, who's got that beautiful bandage on his right. Sorry, Farini with that beautiful bandage. You just sent her Allen? Mate, yeah. That fooled me. Darcy Parish handballs it forward. El Akar gets involved. Dersma handball back. Langford finds Darcy Parish. There is an option inside 50 and he absolutely nails the kick. Fantastic football there by Essendon. And Sam Durham will have the first Essendon shot at goal. Let's have a look. So we're going in. And that's a big goal by Durham. Fantastic effort there. And away they go. That was a great start by Essendon. They're back on the board. 6 plays 7. Says, good day, my darling. How you doing? Durham kicks Essendon's first after a smart bit of play there on the right-hand side by Essendon. Worked really hard for that goal. Tiger time, how you doing anyway, mate? Tough, how you doing, mate? Good to see you in chat. Who are you cheering for, Jeanette, tonight? Paul, good day, mate. How are you doing? Neil, good to see you, my friend. So, good start so far. 7 plays 6. Centre bounce is, well, centre tip is up there. Blackiston handballs it. Cam McKenzie. Durham is an absolute workhorse and gets the stoppage. Chris, I'm with you, mate. How are you doing, mate, as well? Good to see you, my friend. Hey, Petra, how are you doing? Boy, cat mum, I'm sure that's not true. Weddle, absolute steamrolled by Nate Caddy. And good little opening start. This very even game so far. Essendon's pressure has been spot on. Cam McKenzie, quick hands. Watson just tries to put it up to half forward. Dylan Moore, handball inside. And they are streaming across. What a goal. Big Connor McDonald from no man's land. 13-6. Peptides versus Baggies. Elite from you, Kane. Tell you what, Essendon disappointed with that. 2 goals very similar as well. Just lose that centre bounce and game over. When they want to be, they turn it on, don't they? Clive, mate, not good enough. Not good enough. You know what? Connor McDonald looks up for it. It was Jeanette, in the white hair. Hey, Chris, it sucked, didn't it, mate, last night? But at least we got a nice week of football. A week free of Carlton to get our love again. Tough. It's one of them weird things, though, isn't it? Like, there's such an inconsistent role. Blackiston is dominating the ruck. Parish bursts out. Dinky little kick misses everyone. Working so hard. Good quick hands. Too much for Caldwell. Farini. Big tackle. It's Ginny. Hey, Tiger time. Can the Bombers win? And look, there's nothing that stops them. You'd imagine Hawthorn away favourites, though, but stranger things have happened. This is probably the strongest Essendon team for about 2.5 years. 15:50 currently played. Hawthorn try and get it out. James Sicily. Big Gary Owen down that left flank. Essendon have numbers. Caught in the tackle. Gets it out to Nate Caddy. Caddy finds Dursma. Dursma, dinky little handball. It's a driven kick. It's a bullet. Was right infringed. Umpire says no. That could be ball. Barras took them on. Caddy picks his pocket. Players arriving. Beautiful looping handball. Will it sit nicely for Langford? And Langford can only dribble it in. And Sicily under a world of trouble. 2 metre Peter. And a dinky kick from Caldwell. No darts. What a start this game is, chat. Great start. Tell you what, this is a good game, isn't it? Hey, how good's... You know what? I said this last week. I'll say it again. We are genuinely in the best times when you watch a team that isn't yours. Stupid free kick to give away. Gunston's going to deliver it in. Zach Reed didn't need to do that. And the numbers are here. Weddle, just outside 50. I love Josh Weddle too. And Josh Weddle is loved at the MCG. What a finish. Silly free kick to give away. Maybe a professional free kick slowed the play down, but way too easy. Way too easy for the Hawks. And Scott there looks like he is going to give the telephone a hang. 9 tackles in 9 minutes. Hey, Petra. I do that every minute, mate. Be good. Hunter, he always does play well against us. We love making an average forward look very good. I'm a big caddy man as well. Well, I mean, look, Essendon had their fade out second half last year as well, so you could see it again, Langy. What's on the back of my shirt? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't think there is anything on the back of my shirt. What's my take on the new rules? I don't actually mind them. Good intercept grab there. Ben Mackay goes out wide, and here they come again. Sam Durham brips it out on the wing. One bounce. Driven inside 50. Oh, go on. Dursma opens up. Essendon pull one back. What a game we've got here at the G. What a game we've got at the G. Fantastic to see. Fantastic to see. Got a good start all around here. Essendon have really shown that they've got a little bit of fight in their hands here. Bit of fight. And it's been a good little game. You wanted Caddy watching him at Carlton training, mate. He's a very good player. You missed the bow and arrow. Hey, SP, how are you, 305? Good to see you, mate. I don't mind the new rules, actually. They haven't really bothered me. Here we are. Watson goes straight out the middle, looking for options, beats Parrish. It's a beautiful weighted kick to Jai Newcomb. Newcomb drives it in. Big defence from Ben Mackay, and he's crunched by Dylan Moore. An absolute Hawthorn sandwich. Stoppage. What have you guys thought of the new rules? I've really enjoyed... Look, I don't think... The only thing that's been annoyed me is just hearing the umpire say stand. But because I watch you guys too much, with you guys so much, it doesn't really bother me. Because I listen to it on mute and I just play with you guys. Good intercept grab by Sicily. And Hawthorn, look at this, showing the patience, go backwards to go forwards. They build it up. Connor Nash goes inside. Options are plenty. That is an absolute peppered handball. Handball back to James Sicily. Sicily loves that pocket. And no one's there. Blue bag, you know what? Do I spin the finger when it goes out? Widescreen. Blackiston's just given one of the softest frees ever. That's more Reeves not being very strong in the contest. You know what, Mitch Lewis? He reminds me of... Have you ever played golf like on a Sunday and the pro fits you in? And you get some new guy? And he has all the kit? No idea. That's who he reminds me of. I agree, Poet. I'm with you. Ned Reeves. What's your favourite cheese on a toastie? What a goal there. That is disappointing for Essendon. Worked hard to get within a goal. You know what? In the UK, we used to have that, Hunter, though. Red button. And you could just listen to the crowd sounds. What was for dinner? Today, I had high-protein pasta. And I made a homemade tomato and mozzarella sauce with it. Wasn't very exciting today. Tasty cheese, beggar sliced cheese. Blue baggy, you can't beat that. What pizza did you have? You had crackers and cheese, my guilty pleasure. Albert, you can't beat it. Don't mind that protein pasta. The problem is it always tastes al dente. Dylan Moore goes out, finds Mitchy Lewis. He had a chicken burger, pepperoni, well done. Game's very good, Magnus the Red. Great inboard, and Jack Gunston. That is not what you want. Uncontested, inside 50. You had chicken bacon Subway. I've never... Has anyone ever changed their order at Subway, chat? Yeah, I hate to be that guy as well. This is just tap water widescreen. Like, I'd buy one of these a month and just keep refilling it up. I need to get a sponsorship from Woolworths Water. And that's missed there behind. 26 plays 13. Boccassini. Gav, remember I'm English, mate. So, like, anything outside of steak and chips and gravy. Yeah, the bottles are brilliant. I mean, it's cheaper than buying, you know, another bottle and just have some water in it. Cam McKenzie looks for the switch, finds it on the edge of the centre square. Dylan Moore, no scissor lift required. Goes inside 50. Ginny's there. He does take the mark. Was he in bounds? They've counted it. Oh, how good is chips and gravy? Gav, what is boccanini? Oh, that sounds amazing, Gav. Have I absolutely trashed the pronunciation? Apologies. It's his fault for having such a complex tea, though, isn't it? It's not me. Jelly Eels, they're not as bad as you think, you know, but I wouldn't recommend them. Widescreen, mate, definitely. Not bad spice bags, man. Mate, they slap. They're probably better when you're about 8 beers deep, though, but a lot of food is, isn't it? Great little handball chain here. Connor Nash finds a bit of space, whips it out. Josh Ward, Carl Amon off his trusty left boot. And tell you what, Ben McKay is in a moment. What's your go-to dish, Boycat Mum? And Essendon come out of the halfback line. Chini, so boccaccini? Was that better? Bocconcini. Is that better? $10 from Blue Bagger. Thanks for all the great watch-alongs. Much love to you. Thank you. Kane, it's much better if you do beer. Thanks, Gav. Is that like a 5 out of 10? Bocconcini. Hey, look at this. Just call me PommyInOz, mate. Blackiston gets the handball away. Impey is on Dyson Sharp. Pork ginger dumplings. Oh, lasagna. Oh. Cameron, what do you reckon they feed them, though? Because Carlton play in the second half like they've been fed rat poison, mate. Widescreen, I kind of like it, to be honest. I would have more umbrage. Like, let's just say Patrick Cripps gave analysis on other teams. I'd be more annoyed if he gave analysis on Carlton, but doing other teams, I don't mind because he's ultimately got to beat them, hasn't he? Thank you very much, Jeanette. Much love. Cameron, what do you reckon it is, though? Put a body boop on your accent. What, like Betty Boop? Inside we go. That's a nice little handball. Dyson Sharp. Come on, son. Dyson Sharp, PommyInOz legend, our favourite player in the draft, has his first goal in AFL Footy, and they're all getting around him. We love Dyson Sharp. Look at that. Good lad. Proper footballer as well. Hasn't messed about with his hair. You could say he was sharp to the ball. Boycat mum. Where's your mum from in the UK? I'm guessing she's down south because the northern you go, everyone sounds like me. You have a Dyson vacuum. You know what? We have one of them Dyson fans. Spawn widescreen, mate. Very high labour intensive, our first halves, mate. Here we are. Cam McKenzie goes out the back. Carl Amon. This is good football here. Jai Newcomb finds Amon. That running was amazing. Checks his run. Oh, pressure. Maribor Shaw. Andrew McGrath gets it up to right wing. Foot race on here. Archie Perkins. Good looking boy. Worcestershire. Oh, darling. Very nice area, that. Boycat mum. She'll have an absolute lovely accent. Hey, Jamie, how are you? It was a strong draft last year, and everyone said it was a rubbish draft. Jai Newcomb just punts it out in front. Mitch Lewis can't get his hands on it. Wrestled by Ginny. That's a great handball. Connor Nash finds Connor McDonald. The Hawks have another. What a game this is, chat. What a game. Tell you what, you don't need defence. They want high-scoring games. They want high-scoring games. And the AFL are getting it. Good. Hey, tell you what, this is nice, isn't it? I do like the fact that Conor McDonald has had, by my count, maybe 1.5 good games. But he's kicked that snag and he's already given it large. Like, all right, mate. Come on. Depends where you're from. So I would say Worcestershire. But if you're from Worcestershire, it would be Worcestershire, darling. Clive, I'm glad you are, mate, because I ain't. What a ripping mark by Xavier Dersma down on the right wing. They've looked really good when they win the centre clearance. Drilled in. Langford flew at that like a salmon. Hossein El Akar. And they get the free kick. Langford's going to get it. Oh, get stuck into him. Mark, less, I'll be honest, less stress than last night for me. Superfood. Mate, you know what I think they need to do? Just have a protein shake. Here we are, Kyle Langford. For Essendon's 4th, blazes it across the face for a behind. Tell you what, Essendon won't be so upset. Where am I from? So I'm from Whitby. So that's the northeast of Yorkshire. So history. Our most famous resident is Captain James Cook. Yeah, Hunter, the big difference in England is how people say sh. So, like, I'm from Yorkshire. People from the south will say I'm from Yorkshire. I believe the correct pronunciation is Shire, though. So, oh, Nate Caddy nearly brings it down. Battle claims he grabbed it. And it's 50-50, says the umps. What's the first thing anyone does when they wake up? Mate, best fish and chips in the world. In Whitby, mate. And it's not even close. It's the first thing anyone does. Probably pet the cat. Pet the cat. Because the cat sleeps my side. Free kick here, Jai Newcombe, just deep in their goal square. He's asking for a 50, but it was his own player who was being an absolute turnip with it. Yeah, because you use Gummy Shark for your fish, don't you? I haven't been for a long time, mate. Is anyone in my family a Scouser? No, I don't believe so. My pop was born in London. But raised in Manchester. Yeah, it's definitely Blue Bagger. Oh, turnover, Essendon. They're looking to play it quickly, putting it up at the edge of 50, and too easy for Tom Barras. But definitely, yeah, probably pet the cat. The cat's always by my foot. So it's the first thing I do when I wake up. And then it starts meowing and it wants feeding. Jarman Impey hits up Cho. Empty goal square, misses everything. Buckingham tough. Oh, darling. I like snapper, Mark. I don't mind a bit of snapper, but my favourite fish in the UK is a flatfish called a plaice. I don't think you have that in Australia. Do like a flatfish. Is that a code word? Oh, was Perkins kicking in danger? He nearly took Sicily's head off. Hey, Juddy, how are you, mate? Boy, cat mum, I am a very cat guy. I like cats. I like cats. I like cats more than dogs. Mrs. Pom prefers dogs to cats. Pitternet taps it down. Newcombe drills it forward. Ginny absolutely wrapped up in a sandwich of Sam Durham and Mr. Max Gondianis. Ben, yeah, it's weird that. I thought he'd get a game last time. How would you get what fraud fawn, are you saying, Woody? Good to see you, mate, as well. Make sure you give Woody some love. Great content creator. Works incredibly hard. Quite witty as well. Deceptively witty for a man that likes maths. What the heck was that? Really, Shazy? Mate, if I don't have something small to drink, I'll never drink. You worry me though, Shazy, because I drink about 5 of these a day. Shot a goal! What a goal! Samuel Durham might be just genuinely one of the big risers this year. Judy, I love you though, man. Hope you're doing well, man. Missed you last night. ATO, his ability to kick goals is a real big one, isn't it? Yeah, Blue Bag, we saved our cat. So the houses we look after, someone did a runner and they left 2 dogs and the cat was like 4 or 5 weeks old. So they couldn't sell them. So we stole it. Well, we didn't steal it, they left it, but we took it in. So yeah, and I believe cats imprint on humans. So kind of imprinted on me. How good is Durham? Here we are. Giant Caldwell. Was he slung in that tackle? El Akar chases Impey. It's a tough ask and he can't do it. Here they come again. Josh Ward. Loose handball, but made to look good. Hawthorn with the overlap now. Dylan Moore. And he finds Ginny, who absolutely milks that sling tackle. Yeah, Hunter, it's the best thing, isn't it? Hey, Simo, how are you, my friend? Yeah, so I love Essie. You do see her. She comes up here sometimes. I'll show you when she comes down. This is her hide space because the kids avoid it. Eugenics. I'm in. What is it, Adam? Hey, Simo, mate. You're going well, though, buddy. I wish you the best, man. Ginny has absolutely skyrocketed that, and Blackiston puts it out for a behind. Tell you what, this is a good game, chat. It's been good, hasn't it, Ben? Blue bagger, I do. Ours is a tortoise shell. That's horrible. Boycat mum, yeah. Like, I was actually... The only time I've ever been really upset by my animal was we had Princess, my dog. I got it when I was 7. And it died when I was, like, late teens. Merritt drills it in. What a transition. Braden Farini opens his shoulders. Oh, my good Lord. That is absolutely Shilbert. What have I done here? 27-34. You know what? Breeding cats to fight them sounds amazing on computer game. What a concept of a game. Hey, Callie, I just always feel it easy. You know, there's something about, you know when people say if you could be any animal in the world, what would it be? I would 2000% be a cat. Eat a kip alive. Kippers are gorgeous. Cold or hot. Shilbert, yeah, it means, like, to be really rubbish at something. If someone calls you a Shilbert in the north, you're crap. Yeah, Hunter, it's more of an aesthetic of real Pokemon. I'm in with that. I love that, Shazy. But if you could be an animal, what would it be? I reckon a cat is the way to go. Because genuinely, not much is expected of you. You get fed and you just sleep all the time. I can't think of a better life. Chameleon. I don't mind that. A tiger. I think a chameleon is actually quite... To be fair, I don't mind being totally going totally missing at times. So I reckon a chameleon would be sick that you could just piss off. Christine, I can see you being a wolf. Eagle makes sense. Kippers on toast, mate. Kippers are, mate, I'll eat kippers out of a tin, fresh, fried. Oh my gosh. Can I ask a question? How does Sicily get away with so much? Like, he must get them more frees than anyone else. You eat lasagna for every meal. Don't mind that if you were a cat. Mate, Juddy, can I just say, Newcastle is an absolute ripping night out, mate. Can he recommend it enough? Chris, true. I'd like to be a fluffy cat. Dolphin, but not in Japan. Very specific. Dolphins look like they'd have a whale of a time. See what I did there? That's good. Tiger time, you'll give me a good question. If you couldn't be a tiger, what would you be? Hey, I love you too, Blue Bagger. Here we are, inside 50. One more chance for Hawthorn. This has been a ripping quarter. That was the most weirdest defending for Farini. You know what, actually? I reckon being some kind of aquatic animal would be the absolute bee's knees as well. Imagine being in the water. Double dummy, good work, mate. Well done. Good work, good darts. Score prediction for this weekend. You know what? I'm going to go crazy here. 1-0 United. Much love, All City. You'd be a tapeworm. There's the quarter. I need you to elaborate why you'd be a tapeworm. Just because you get to live off someone else and you wouldn't have to worry anything? Sea cucumber, don't mind it. Gerbil. You know what? One of my favourite pets I ever had, I used to have 2 chinchillas. Absolutely amazing. They're like overgrown, mental gerbils. Big fluffy pussy. Hey, but look, because, you know, Mark, caveat on being a fluffy pussycat would be, I can live in England. Mental, yeah. You know what, Hunter? Weird, right? I am with you here, right? I like being in the ocean, but you know when you watch them documentaries like on the Titanic or on like Mariana's Trench, there is something unsettling about the deep ocean. 3-1 United, mate. If it's 3-1 United, I will be naked on stream the next day. Dirty Dog. He's liked a couple of my tweets. He never replied to my DM. I tried to get him on ages ago. Mate, I'm the unloved content creator. Just by you guys. Do you reckon roly-polies, what are they? Callie. Been a good game, man. I think they've held in pretty well. Probably the only issue for Essendon is how easy it has been. I mean, Hawthorn has been on transition, but I think you fought hard. Oh, they're weird little critters, them roly-polies. Blue Bagger, look, you guys love me. I just think content creators and things like that, I just don't get much love apart from the content creators you see me work with a lot. Like, personally, I think me and Dan Does Footy would work pretty well together because we're both stupid. You get seasick. Do you know what's a good little trick for seasickness? This is a little gypsy tale. You nip there. You nip there. Pretty good for it. Tapeworm. Mate, I think there's a few of them in the Labour Party, mate. Thoughts of your spiritual animals, a pommy bear? Tiger time. I would say, you know what? If I think my spiritual animal is a raven. Tough. It could be that. I get on with Jesse well. Obviously, you see me with Terry. If I work with them, I generally get on with them. But also, they're all children, aren't they? Like, and I'm an old man. Yeah, Jenna, it's really good. It's really good. That there. For seasickness. Ah, TL, mate. A bit of a Raven quote there. Well done. Yeah, that's Mark. Well, that's why I think I'd fit in with a Raven. I appreciate you, Judy. Cheers, Riley. Mate, good luck, man. Good game, this. How good's football when you don't care? You know what, Atom? I was telling Mrs. Pom this because Mrs. Pom was like really creeped out about we're watching some documentary and they were eating cockroaches. And I said to Mrs. Pom, like, everyone goes mental at lobster though, don't they? And lobsters are basically sea cockroaches. Like, just imagine it's been in the water for an hour. Stephen, that's a really good question. They really put all the eggs in the merit basket. Stephen, football's better when you're neutral. Gav, I just can't imagine any sport giving a social media content creator the power the AFL do. Well, they basically are, Hunter. They look like cool cockroaches, don't they? Look like cockroaches who have had a good paper out. They were deep fried, actually, Billy. And then they just scooped out the middle. Tough. It was quite funny, that, wasn't it? You know what I love, Tough? You know what I love? We got it from Sydney fans to a little extent, but you guys got it massively from Hawthorn. But people saying this, he doesn't want to be there, so just give him away. But I had some Sydney fans go, he doesn't want to be there. Just let us have him. And I'm like, that's not how it works. Do you know what I mean? Balut. Balut. Let me Google what it is. You see, I'm pretty good at eating anything. You know, the only thing that I can't eat, because we watch a lot of the cooking shows, me and Mrs. Pam. Right? I'll eat anything. The only thing I wouldn't eat is anything fermented. Like, I'd give it a crack. I'd give it a crack. Water spiders, crabs. Crabs look like a water spider. I just reckon that's the goer, chat. I'm telling you now. I reckon you can eat anything. Gav, I agree. The AFL made that more than what it is. Because you know what I'll say about Sam Doherty? If you exclude the swear word, I thought he articulated himself better than anyone else. Oh, mate, Marco Pierre White's brilliant. Great mark by Connor McDonald as we start this second. Anthony Bourdain was one of my favourites, though. I'd love to travel the world and just try ridiculous foods. Good kick inside. That is an absolute ginormous leap by Nick Watson. Carlton's second halves are crab-like, TL, so I'd agree with that, mate. Blue Bagger's spot on. We also talk ridiculous stuff when Carlton are not playing, which I wish we'd bring into Carlton watch-alongs, because sometimes it's that stressful. Someone saying, Pom, would you rather eat an unfertilised duck egg or a mud crab? That's a shocking kick by Nick Watson. Rice pudding. Homemade rice pudding, Christine. I just live round your house if you made rice pudding every day, though, because I froth a rice pudding. I agree, Hunter, but I would say, you know, when Sam Doherty said that, I think the media say way worse. That's unsubstantiated without any evidence. At least he gave some evidence. I know he swore, but like, we're in 2026. You can, if I want to identify as a rabbit and live like a rabbit, everyone's just got to accept it. I can't believe swear words are the only thing we haven't evolved to appreciate. Jamie, please, I need randomness. New and in trouble, great little handball. Finds Jai Caldwell, McGrath, George Gregan it. Farini finds Roberts, good kick to Xavier. Do I like eating jellied eels? He was Life of Juddy. You know when he had his meltdown though, Juddy? He had his meltdown when Carlton were 25 up. Dirty Dog, who's the traitor? I agree, Mark. I think the media say worse without any substance. Slobbo, you see when Gunston bodywork was exceptional. That was very weak in the contest by Redman, and Gunston takes the mark. You know, when people were saying, why didn't you say this when he was in there? I kept saying he probably did. That's why he's stressed. Yeah, tough. I agree. Like, some of the stuff people say in the media, I would be more offended if I was that player than what Doc said. And Gunston nails it through. Favourite cereal when he was a kid? Cocoa Pops, mine as well. Cocoa Pops. We used to get Tesco's home brand rice cakes. Rice Krispies, they were absolutely horrible. They tasted like cardboard that had been deep fried. And my nana used to put cocoa powder on and said it's the same. He also said, whoa, she's hung like a donkey. Juddy, legit, when Carlton kicked like that 4th goal in a row, he absolutely flipped, bro. Shredded wheat is brilliant. Hey, I love you, Atouche. Jellied eels on a pizza? Probably not. They're all right, jellied eels. They're just something that you'll try. How did Conor Nash get away with that? Josh Ward is a little nimble guy, isn't he? Tell you what, some of the free kicks that I've gone against, Hawthorn is ridiculous. How good is that Burkhurst story? Atouche, what a story. To be fair, that free kick there, stiff. Hunter, did you see some of the comments on Jake's stream? Some guy called me a bully for how I treat Jake. If that's gone through, that is one hell of a goal from Dylan Moore. Jeanette, yeah, Nana used to just put them on there because, like, Rice Krispies, who the hell wants that? Looks like a behind. Yeah, some guy has literally read into mine and Jake's banter and reckons I bully him all the time. Hey, Tiger Time, we love you being part of the community, mate. Like, I was like, where have you got that from? Like, no, but genuinely, because I laughed that he said TDK was good. Oh, what a big mark from Xavier Dersma. Essendon need this. Inside they go. Peter Wright taps it down. Caddy just runs under it. Good start. Says, look, it's all in good spirit from me, but this one guy has gone into bat for Jake, and it is actually scary. Like, genuinely, I read it, and I was like, "Fucking hell." All I did was laugh when he said he thought TDK was good. I was like, I didn't want that harsh. I've been well harsher to Jake. Great mark there by Blackiston. Blackiston has been brilliant. Simo, TL, how are you thinking of Big Blackiston? He's my favourite. Nate Caddy! Nate Caddy, great start. Great start. Good to see from him. And a big goal! Zach Merritt against the club that tried to get him. And that's it. It's very good though, Christine. It's good. 33-42. Gunston's a very clever player. That's a big goal from Merritt. Atom Mail. Online gaming, though, is just so stupid, isn't it? Dirty Dog, how good? Well, you see, genuine, like, the poor gentleman who is upset that I've been mean to Jakey, he wants to see me and my in real life best mate Nathan talk. Like, we proper bully each other. Sam, I agree with you. I just think the AFL has made that something it's not. I think the way the club and the AFL have handled it is the most ridiculous thing. And then the fact that John Ralph has said, what a kick into Mitch Lewis. And then to hear, you know what I think it is? It's narrative agenda, right? They want rid of the social media entity so they can control it. Because you see John Ralph start to say the AFL are worried about how social media can affect and the voices. Mitch Lewis here with the kick, 45 out. This will be a heartbreak for Essendon. They've worked so hard. I saw that widescreen. Like, to me, I think it is laughable. And puts it wide. Clive, the best. He's the best. Kane, I genuinely believe, Kane, the reason that they are doing it, though, is to try and put some things in place for us. Cam McKenzie, half pom, kicks like a pom behind. Hello, Rational Roman. How are you, my friend? I genuinely think that's it because it was funny how quickly John Ralph wrote that article about influencers upsetting the players. And I'm like, okay, this is what you've got. I can see where this is going. Because if anyone at Carlton Football Club cried about that, genuinely, they need to stop playing sport. 50! Essendon get that. They've worked hard, Essendon. If they can keep this within a goal at half time, whoo. Kane is crazy, man. Paul, probably. I just thought it was fascinating. Like how it was handled. Oh, what a kick. And Dyson Sharp's going to have his second. Sam, 100% is a hidden agenda. 100%. And I'll say this again. Sam Ducky, what he said, I think it's more offensive. It's genuinely more offensive when, like, Kane Corn said Carlton have no talent at all on their list. That's more offensive. Dyson Sharp. But, I mean, I'm of the school that everyone's entitled to an opinion. It's up to you to validate it. That's, like, where I come from. 6 goals 3, plays 6 goals 8, 5 games. 5-point game. But, yeah, I just think it is. Matt Lang, yeah, I'm still blocked by Ralphie. Gav, yeah, I mean, Kane, I agree he's the next captain of the club, but, like, how many ex-captains of clubs slag them off? Like, I've heard Lloydie slag off his ex-club. Rewalt has slagged off St Kilda at times as well. So, like, it's going to happen. Like, you can't take it to... I mean, when I heard it, it just seemed like a man who was sad with his club. Jai Newcomb gets the game moving forward. Shaw can't win it. Ben Mackay has been very strong in the contest. Farini goes forward. Connor Nash runs into Blackiston. And Farini can't get it out. Hey, I'm with them, Rational Roman. Juddy, how he's acted as well, spot on. Jared Waitley, grow up, man. Like, grow up. Dyson Sharp runs down Cam McKenzie. Not paid. Carl Amon dusts off the tackle. And good intercept grab by Mr. Pryor. You know what, though, Gav? Have you noticed the swear word as well has been incredibly overplayed as well? Like, imagine how many times these boys swear on and off the field. It'll be a lot. And looking for the switch, little Johnny. Inside 50, 44 plays, 39. Kai Langford, quick to react, looks for some help. Zach Merritt's there. Langford made himself available. Centering kick and a big, big brave mark there by Sammy Butler. Yeah, tough, spot on. Like, it genuinely annoys me a little bit because it did feel like there was way too much of an agenda about just a ridiculous thing. Magnus is crazy, innit? Spot on, boy cat mum. You know what annoys me about Jared Waitley is it felt very, very white knighty, didn't it? Like, I'll be honest, I can't stand Jared Waitley and I can't stand Andy Mayer either. Like, it seems so disingenuous when they talk about stuff. Christine, I agree. Mrs. Pom says hi, Christine. She's going to text you in a minute. Blue Bagger, I agree, mate. The Bombers have done very well. Over the top handball. Parrish can't make the tackle. And Cho drags through her behind. Yeah, I can vouch for her too. She's never sworn before. He says Blumming and Blastly. Hey, Rational Roman, mate, it's happening in life everywhere as well. Couldn't agree more. But, I mean, genuinely, I don't think, and I know a few footballers, right? I know a few footballers. I don't think footballers are as precious as the media would have you believe. Cho! What a mark! On the back of about 8 Essendon defenders. Chose Royce. Oh, look at that. He wore... Hey, that looked like a Vegas night out. Sam, how good is football when we're not playing though? Tia, I agree. I think it needs to be monitored better. It seems very, very crazy. Here we are. Cho. Nails it. Yeah, but I mean, look, like in the Sheasel case, it felt like that was more of a personal attack, though, didn't it? So, like, okay, that might get to you as a young kid, but I don't think, like, half the comments they hear would annoy them. B-Mac, I mean, look, on paper, Hawthorn should clear this, mate. In reality, I'm not too sure. Christine, I agree. I thought Doc handled it well, Boycat Mum, and I thought the fact he didn't hide. But you know what? I was listening to a podcast today with no? I watched it because it's been down there for hours, for days. So I didn't know how nefarious it was. Good kick, Nate Caddy. You've got your 5th ad. You can't do. Because I have ads on the lowest possible thing. How do I log in? Callie, I agree. I mean, look, at the end of the day, people say stupid things, but I mean, I just can't imagine players would. I could be wrong. Like Kane says, I'm sure people do get upset, but I just can't imagine anyone being genuinely that upset. Yeah, it's on the lowest setting, Tiger Time. I was making sure that they didn't do anything stupid. Sometimes they change it. Boycat Mum, when she comes down this end, I will do. I promise. You are playing really high up the ground to try and hemorrhage them in. I agree with Kane, though. I've just bought it. But, I mean, I'll give a shout out to, I was listening to Daisy Thomas, and he stole what I said last week. And I think they should have invited him there and said, okay, then, answer your questions. I promise I won't, Boycat Mum. I thought Richmond put up a great fight, though, last night. I agree, Petra. And I think that's it. It's nice, isn't it? Big shout out to them as well. Big shout out to Tasmania. They looked after me when I put my order in, so big shout out to them. Hope they go well. Delivery was good as well, I've got to say. It was actually quicker than the Carlton delivery, which is weird because it's technically another country in it. Tackles flying all in. And Hawthorn, free kick Hawthorn. Tough. Have you seen his excuse that it was a medical dick pic? I got a couple of these shirts and they sorted me out on a VFL shirt as well. I've had more from other clubs than I've ever had from Carlton. I just get a heartache from Carlton. But I like to support the Cubs. Yeah, Boycat Mummy said it was actually a medical dick pic. It wasn't for some nefarious means. Which, I mean, can you imagine like saying that to your partner? Can you imagine saying that to your partner? Yeah, Paul, I said this when someone said it to me. I was like, okay, that explains why it's on your phone, but that's not the crime. Is it? Like, that's not what we're asking. I did think it was funny as well, because the first time it was released, Carl Amon has a shot at goal. If you remember the first time he released, he said it wasn't his willy either. So now he's changed his story. No, Toff, it was through the actual Tasmanian portal. Christine, spawn. But can you imagine saying that to your partner? Why is this on your phone? Oh, it's for the doctor, babe. El Akar drips it in. Caddy, go! Ah, poor handball. And out the Hawks come. Josh Ward through the middle. Dylan Moore. Newen gives him some don't argue. Ginny looking for the option. It's a delightful weighted kick to Watson. He did the right thing. He tried to do the team thing. I've got to say, their customer service is fantastic, actually, Gav. And a good goal there. Hawthorn hit the front. You know what? I thought that, Paul, but you know what's interesting? She's suing him under the guise that he blamed her for the pick. Does it include a D pick, Billy? Oh, really tough. Yeah, it was weird. It took me 3 days to get it from Tasmania. So, like, that beats the record because when I bought my Cowton Guernsey this year's one, it took 7 days. So, I mean, shout out them. And here we go. 6 minutes to play. 39 plays 58. To be fair, though, I actually think that's probably the only acceptable place to be angry, as long as you don't act on the anger. But I'm probably more angry in a car than I am anywhere else in humanity. Only Tasmania. Mate, the green's quite nice. And Hawthorn just patiently here, just building. Patiently building. Nice and steady. Newen. Bit of pressure here. Goes inside. Pressure is intense. Joe dinks one and Xavier Dersmer has to clear his lines on his far as half forward. Kane, it was a bad time. You never know if it is, Paul. And what a goal! Hawthorn! Messimio D'Ambrosia with a big, big goal. And 64 plays 39. And Callie, I apologise for telling you too much. You know what's weird as well? Can I just ask another question? I have never taken a picture of anything to show my doctor. And I don't have a relationship with my doctor that I could just text it in. Like, have I got a bad relationship with my doctor, chat? Like, am I missing something? Is there a level of love from a doctor that you could have? Tap down here and Jai Caldwell nowhere to go. 450. Like, the only thing I could think of you could take a picture is like if it was like you were at the doctor and like your kid had a rash, but you had an appointment. Atom, I love that. Oh, Caddy! And I think that's out of bounds. Oh, no, he's got it in. Well done. Oh, he did. No, but like the only time I could think that you'd give your doctor like a picture is like, you know, like if you like your son had a rash, you've gone to see them about something you've got, and you just say, "Oh, doc, is this anything to worry about?" Like, I certainly wouldn't show him my wang. I'd just flop it out in front of it. Definitely, I agree with that as well. Like maybe, but I'd imagine. I mean, if you're at the doctor, surely you're okay with getting your bits out in front of a doctor, are you? Kicked in. What a kick in Gunston. Lead so good. Genuinely, I reckon if I sent... I've got a female doctor, though, so I probably would get arrested. Yeah, Chrissy, you just go in, don't you, and say, have a look. Yeah, but you couldn't get a more thorough examination than being there, could you? What a goal by Gunston, and now this is getting a little bit messy for Essendon. Walking naked. Mate, Sean Donovan's early. He is getting away. But genuinely, like, I just, like, there's only so much you can see from a picture as well, isn't there? To be fair, Essendon in the last 10 minutes have been a bit like that dick pic. A bit disappointing. Callie, they're probably all doing it, to be fair. I reckon they're all weird people. It's probably why I'm glad I'm not one of the elites. One way, mate. And now Essendon really need the next, and they're getting a bit of ascendancy now. Connor McDonald bursting through, and this is starting to get messy there. Scholl takes the mark on Ben Mackay, and Essendon now clinging on. Blue Bagger, from memory, when you cough, they naturally rise so that it helps them feel any lumps. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's why. Billy. Oh, Cho misses a sitter. Hawks are disgusting to watch. They're both 9'8", Tiger time. I'm excited about this. McGrath clears his lines desperately. Big spoil by Barras. 71 plays 39. Rational Run, that'll be such a great game as well, that. Tribal Chief, swollen glands. Yips, interesting. Inside they go. Essendon just clinging on. Minute to go. Oh, no. Parrish picks out McDonald and Mackay clears it up. Essendon need to regroup now. They've worked so hard in this first half. Impey intercepts 55 out. This is sad, this, chat. This is sad. Because they've been so strong. Oh, Reeves, and that is heartbreaking. Oh, is that true, Petra? Hey, Petra, I knew you would know. Johnny, look, honestly, it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Genuinely. It's genuine. So I was right with the lumps. See? There you are, Blue Bagger. I can be smart sometimes. Harry Kuehl, mate, he was a great player. Big goal there by Reeves. And this is looking bad for Essendon. Hawks have come out of the blocks in the last 10-15. Michael Voss. Tell you what, chat. The second half, they need him. Just shows you how hard this is. I think people forget, like, how hard footy is. Like, the game can go away from you so quickly. Like, look, it was an educated guess on my end. Petra is a lot smarter. I'll say he's a dream, mate. It's a dream. Oh, and Watson! Oh, no. It's going from bad to worse for the Bombers. A goal at the death, 83-39 in a game that only 5 seconds ago felt bit easy. Tribal Chief, how good was Travis Cloak in his heyday? A joy to watch. Some easy goals as well, isn't it? Have you noticed in all the games like this year, we've really seen some easy goals as well? Which is an absolute nightmare for, like, football. Blackiston wins the tap. 5 seconds left. Handballs galore. Parrish blazes one in the air. And that is the half. What a half we've had of football. It's been an entertaining game, it has to be said. Been a very entertaining game, but in the end, at the minute, just too strong. Just too strong of the Hawks been. And it's a tough one to swallow. It's a tough one to swallow for them. 28-20. So let's have a quick stat check. Are you ready, chat? Some of you might have not seen this. Are you ready for the new stats we've got? This is pretty cool. Are you ready for this, chat? Look at this. Chat. Get a look at this. So, half-time. I reckon there'll be quite a lot of trading. Rational Roman this time this year. If you look at that there, look, the disposal count led by the Hawks. They're winning that by plus 40. Disposal efficiency about the same. Inside 50's massive advantage to the Hawks. Efficiency inside 50, big advantage into the Hawks. Clearances, 25. 18. Contested possessions, Essendon holding their own. But a game dominated by the Hawks. And particularly that marking stat. Double. Love you, says. Much love. But double the marks for them. That is huge. Chat, we will take a wee bit of a break because I am busting for a wee. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. So by my watch, we will be back at 9:10 p.m. So have a little bit of a break and we will see you in the second half. sweetheart. Welcome back, everyone. We are nearly at the second quarter. The second half, even. Essendon, good start, but Hawthorn dictated how they were. And they absolutely dominated late in that third. This is going to be an interesting second half. Can Essendon respond? They need some early goals. This should be entertaining. Kid Simpson there with the backline group. Former Carlton great. Be an entertaining game. Mau Mau. Come here, baby. Come here. Boy cat mum. Here you are, look. Mau Mau. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. What's this? Look. Yeah. What's this? What's this? She's not playing nice. She's waiting for some food. What are you doing? But this should be an entertaining second half. Essendon were dominated in that back end. Can they turn it on in this third? What's everyone got planned for the rest of the week? Anything exciting? She'll come back down after she gets food. The kids' bedtime. It's the kids' bedtime. So she's waiting for mum. But gonna be an entertaining second half, I feel. 44 points is the lead. It's gonna be entertaining. Hey Gav, I don't mind it. I don't mind the green actually. I think the emerald green is just something amazing. Staying at home, cleaning, taking care of the kids. Yeah. I've got a watch along tomorrow, and then Sunday I'll have the rating show with Terry in the morning. But in the afternoon, I'll do something with the boys. The VFL jumper is schmick, chat. The Tassie VFL jumper is absolutely schmick. I do like it. Been a pretty good game. I'm looking forward to Collingwood Adelaide tomorrow. You're watching the Lions beat the Swans. Can you imagine if they get that done? Sunday morning, Boycat. We're doing the Adelaide Collingwood game tomorrow. I can't wait for that one. Should be a good one. What sale have we got on? Why are we got big sales all of a sudden? What are your thoughts, Atom, on Sunday against the Suns? I'm intrigued about the Crows, Billy, and I'll tell you why. I thought in the practice games, you saw that they'd added a layer of control, so that makes me intrigued long term how they'll play. Do we have sales in it? Gav, it shows you how often I have a speculative spend. I did not know that. I actually think the Crows will be surprisingly good. I actually think they're going to be a little bit more deadly just on defence, which is huge. It's good that we've got some footy on other channels, isn't it? Oh, did you, Gav? I was going to say, I've never noticed it. It was a tough game for 1.5 quarters, double dummy, but then you guys went absolutely cocoa bananas, mate, in the latter part of that second and absolutely dominated. Atom, I did like the fact that you didn't play Kelly. I like the fact you're going with youth. I think that makes you better, quicker, like actually backing it in. Really, Peter? That is crazy. Atom, though, I know it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but I do like the fact you've committed to it, which I think is one of the hardest things to do. He looked very good, especially when he slid forward, double dummy. He's been very, very involved. Very, very involved in it. Atom, are they? Are they playing? Is that in the Asia Cup? The Matildas. Tim Kelly, it says here he's dropped on the AFL website, Atom. Your eldest brother made you support Carlton. Still speaking terms, boycott mum. Have you noticed how many subtle ads they have in the AFL now? I'm just reading the article here. It says Star Eagles snubbed because they updated the teams at 5 o'clock. Give a check. Make sure it's not stupid. Make sure I'm not making it up. Hey, I love that boycott. That's good. Here we are. Everyone comes out to play now. Hawthorn. Big lead at the minute. Merritt's been lively. Can Essendon bring something? Super netball ads. Tell you what, Carlton keep going that way. We might become a super netball watch. No, but TL, you see, they've just got it everywhere. Here we are, third quarter. Tap down. And Meek drills it inside 50. Running backwards. Ben Mackay takes the grab. Archie Roberts nowhere to go. Manages to manufacture something. He's Captain McGrath. Comes to help him out. Archie Roberts checks his run. Dances. Looking for an option. Was it the right option? Probably not. And a stoppage. No, Peter, we're talking about, on the AFL, every time they have a scroll, there's a subtle ad. And boundary throw. Can Essendon leave here with a goal? Peter Wright has 3 attempts. Meek ends up with it. Mackenzie runs into Dyson Sharp. Big tackle. He's been in there, especially around stoppage double dummy. Mainly planted in that half-forward line. You know what? Netball is actually a good sport to watch. Don't mind a bit of netball. Lloyd Meek handballs it straight into trouble. Ball in dispute. Nate Caddy, good pickup. Wrapped up by Battle. And the ball is bounded through by young Carl Amon. 43 points the margin. I'd be intrigued what he's on, double dummy. If someone can tell me, that'd be cool. Here we are. Farini goes inside. Lots of jumpers. Bodies flying everywhere. Nick Caddy has been an absolute jet in the forward line. I can't wait, mate. Tom McCarthy, my big one to watch this year. I'm with you, Double Dummy. I'm huge on him. Quick hands here by Hawks. Cam McKenzie gets the Gary Owen up to half forward. Everyone's misjudging the flight of the ball. D'Ambrosio doesn't, though. Ginny looks inbound. Impey spoiled away. Dyson Sharp can't quite get his hands on it. Newen's a little pest, isn't he? 33. Father-in-law, boycott mum. Down the line we go. And Sicily will throw him out of bounds. I think Brad Scott would be under pressure. Just doesn't put any effort in, Double Dummy. He's all about the football, DD. Can I just say, Sam Durham is my favourite non-Carlton footballer. Guy is an absolute psychopath. Absolutely rate it. He just threw over the contest there. Yeah, we do, yeah. He lives with us at Boycat Mum. So, yeah, I love my father-in-law. Very fortunate to have that relationship. El Akar dribbles it towards goal. Farini off the left. Big goal. Essendon needed that. Double Dummy, mate. You've got to do what you got to do sometimes, haven't you? Got to do what you got to do. Hey, Rational Robin, I love that. I mean, look, that's probably the beautiful thing about football is the community connection to the players. Like, it's slowly starting to die. That's what annoys me when I hear the AFL tries to copy Europe and America all the time. The worst things about our beautiful game in the UK is genuinely the fact that the players now are, like, superhuman. I like Brado, mate. I'm with you, GBC. How are you, mate, as well? How are you hanging after last night, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Blackiston. Blackiston's been really good in the ruck. What's his Supercoach score, chat? Connor Nash goes backwards. Jai Newcomb. Oh, Sam Durham. You dirty dog. Roberts drives in. El Akar. Oh, if he beats the... Oh, El Akar's done amazing there. And somehow Hawks work it out. Jarman Impey off the right halfback. It's Nick Watson out. Well, Gav, I mean, you know what? If you know the Pom law, I should have been a Geelong fan. Hawks exit with purpose, don't they? You don't think Blackis has been good? I think he's been fairly solid in the ruck. And a free kick here to Gunston. This is heartbreaking, just how hard Essendon have worked for zero reward. I agree, Hunter. I think hurling definitely is more of a community sport. It's what worries me about AFL, though, that we don't want to get too, like, down that professional path of, like, soccer, NFL, things like that. Because did I want to farm? No, it was just my boss at the time. Massive Geelong man. Look, I don't regret my decision, Gav. Bloodsport, what a movie that is, Blue Bagger. Tell you what, you know them 80s, 90s action movies? They don't make movies like that anymore. Fantastic, though, by Gunston. Gunston's been brilliant this game. That's his 4th goal. Timeless. Essendon still toiling away. Zach Merritt caught in the tackle. Dyson Sharp runs down Meek. Scott, mate, look, There's worse things out there, isn't there? No look handball finds Weddle. Weddle can't get it, though. Cleanly. Tell you what, ground ball wise, Essendon have been brilliant. You can't fault their effort. Just the skill and structure, non-existent. That is unlucky. And Dylan Moore out the back of the pack. Hey, much love, Billy. And Hawthorn, I get it. It's almost, I mean this with respect. I mean this with absolute respect to Essendon. But this is a training run now. Hey, we love you, Billy. Much love, man. Tell you, the whole midfield group, forward group, double dummy, has been brilliant for you guys. You know what I like about Hawthorn is like 19 of their 23 players don't have showcase scum shields. Don't mind a plain white. Good hits up lead to Kyle Langford. It's important now Essendon's heads don't drop and they keep fighting. It's to the pocket. Nate Caddy. Nate Caddy off a step. What a goal. 52-95. TL, do me a favour. Don't bid on Cody. Please. And we won't bid on Berwick the year after, right? You know what? Grig's not a bad shout. Rational Roman, a lot of people. You know who I really want? If I could pick any coach, I would like to look at Michael Barlow. I think what he did with Werribee, the way that he really changed their structure, made them compete with bigger sides in the VFL. They're still feeling it now. Rich Sujan, I feel you. It feels very disjointed. I like the young players there. It feels like it's missing something. I might do. I'm not a big American sport fan, though, I'll be honest. Josh Weddle, look at the run now. Hawthorn's wagging their tail. Impey hits up Watson. Widescreen, mate. I hope he doesn't. He's such a player. And that's way too easy there. Connor Nash takes the mark. 14-40 to play in this third. He is, yeah, he's the assistant, senior assistant, Gav. Kane, yep, Spawn. He'd be definitely someone that I'd like. Like, tactics-wise, brilliant. Impey's such a good player. And that's arched straight through. 101 plays 52. Widescreen. Look, I mean, he's got to follow his heart and he seems sat on Carlton, but I'd say there'd be less pressure at Richmond because already, have you seen how Carlton fans are building him up as the next big thing? And that's what's going to happen. He doesn't need that pressure. Like, everyone's going to be watching his NAB year. And he's going to be under so much pressure, man. You know what's sad about this is how Essendon, once they lost that edge, 10 minutes into the second, it's been so easy. Like, the pressure's gone. Ben Mackay misses the mark. Ginny wins the ball. Connor McDonald. Oh, behind. Yeah, and you see, that worries me, Juddy. It worries me. It worries me on many ways. Sydney wanted to go with a more dynamic way of playing. Hinckley, if we're rebuilding, I don't mind it. But I've already seen they're faster under Josh Carr. And Simpson, I'd cry. Lethal, we seem to... The problem with Carlton's list is everyone's an endurance runner. We haven't got any, like, dynamic pace. They brought in talented youth, Gav, but, like, it's a tough place where Essendon are at the minute because they're kind of in purgatory where they've done the rebuild, but they've wasted 2 years of that rebuild. They need a lot. How good was 70s, 80s tennis? No, my issue with similar though, right, is when you look at the Eagles, it was a very kick mark game style. And I think the game's gone past that. Mitch Lewis, centering kick. Way too easy. And Essendon, it's going from bad to worse. Brad Scott's like, why couldn't I be called Chris? Lethal, spot on. How long... The ball awareness of Carlton is horrible as well. Clive, look, I'll stand by our prediction. We're in that 12th to 14th. Hey, Blue Bagger, no, I appreciate it, man. Look, honestly, anytime a compliment is there, we live in a world full of hatred, mate. So compliments are good, man. Big goal. Weds, the Wed dog. 108-52. But I look, my honest opinion about Carlton, right? And chat, I'd love your opinion. When you listen to Carlton talk at the minute, do you not feel like they're talking like they're in a rebuild? You've had Michael Voss say this is the beginning. You've had Graham Wright say the win-loss counter isn't something that they look into. It feels like there's a silent rebuild where Essendon, Richmond, and them teams and the Eagles, they've committed to the rebuild. Bluebagger, mate, how do you know I'm not half naked under here? Tiger Time, I've got to review this game, just so you know. Yeah, George, and you know what annoys me about it? You know what annoys me about it is they haven't actually said it, though. So it feels like I feel like they're duping the fan base to get 100k, where I think, in all honesty, we need change. I haven't, Tiger Time, no. Here we are, Hawthorn go very calmly. No, I'm doing the Collingwood Adelaide game. Yeah, Peter, and it kind of worries me that it's a silent one. Hey, double dummy, I might do. Hey, I appreciate it, Blue Bagger. Good tackle. Oh, hospital handball. And Hawthorn are absolutely tail wagging. Ginny's dribbling one from 50. That's good football. Yeah, Gav. That's it. One of them watches it, man. I've got a good mate. One of my mates, Rational, will watch how I reacted in the last 5 minutes of the watch along and then enjoys watching my review, even though he has no idea what I'm on about. But he genuinely, because he's known me for years, he knows how I word certain things, but he knows what I really want to say if I wasn't on YouTube. So he enjoys that. George, you know the one that worries me is the gel conversation because all the players we brought in are 200 gamers. Lucinda, hi darling, how you doing? Unique. It's bad to watch if you're an Essendon man. Hawthorn, doing well. That is embarrassing from Jai Caldwell. Connor Nash picked his pocket. You know what? What is Connor McDonald's little rat tail about? Can someone give me the history of a rat tail? I feel like there's more of a reason for a rat tail than just hairstyle. Zach Merritt, dancing feet, good kick, Nate Caddy. Brian, I just feel like it is. I genuinely feel like that it's just the wording of the football club doesn't actually mirror up with where they are. I'm very well, thank you, Lucinda. Nailed his Kane. Elite, mate. Elite. Big goal by Nate Caddy. And behind by Nate Caddy. And this could be coast to coast. Connor McDonald, Newen spoils. Connor Nash in danger. Newen gets the free. It's just a weird one. Gavin, that's elite from you. Just it feels like it's something that's like a significant thing. Like in the UK, the jokes you guys are making and girls are the same as in the UK. Like if you have a rat tail, you definitely mug old ladies at the catch point. Like genuinely, rat tail is indicative of you have definitely stolen at an ATM and definitely used dodgy 20s. Scott, I love it, mate. Yeah, but you see, that's why I thought maybe there was a cultural significance because Sue had one. So I didn't know, like, you know, like sometimes when Westerners wear it, like it's something else. But but like there is actually a cultural significance behind it. Lethal, I agree. Look, I was talking about Michael Barlow early. Impey's such a good underrated Kane, mate. Here we are, Hawthorn go at it again. Ginny down the left. Dinks a little kick into Cho. Ben Mackay was more worried about Cho. Throws him out of it. Newen. Pressure everywhere now. Oh, Chola's knocked Parish into next Friday. Picks his pocket, does McDonald. And dinky kick intercepted by Redmond. We are JB, so we did one Wednesday. We'll probably do one on next Wednesday as well. When does Thursday night football end, chat? Good kick. Don't mind that boy cat mum from you. And Hardwick gets the intercept. Hawthorn have been absolutely dominant, and that's not even fair. Here we are. Watson. Weddle runs in and blazes wide. Oh, look, I feel sorry for. I mean, look, if you're an Essendon person, this is probably hard to watch, to be fair. It's nice watching a beating and not worry about it. Do we have more Thursday night football than the last 2 years, or have I just made that up? Intercept grab there by Ben Mackay. Looks for the switch, finds Newen down the right half-back flank, handball away. Can Essendon generate something here? They're trying so hard. Nowhere to go. 1-2. Good little football here. Can Essendon make it count? Archie Perkins to score. That is a shocking kick. And Josh Ward intercepts. Maybe Kane. He just felt like content-wise, it feels like my arse hasn't touched down. So Thursdays make a short turnaround. When was the last time Essendon beat a top team? outside of pre-season 2024. Big mark by Cho, and that is way too easy. Weddle was uncontested. Inside 50. This has got all the hallmarks of an absolute shellacking, this. This could be Goodnight Irene. Interesting. Thank you, Lethal, and everyone, for letting me know. Yeah, it just feels like there's been a lot of Thursday football. I mean, at least Carlton aren't playing many Thursday footballs. We've got one more left, haven't we? And that's a shocking miss. Very tasty, Christine. Does feel like that this could absolutely go off. McGrath, Redman, Roberts. This is a little bit better. Perkins gives it off. Durham, he's been easily the best on. Battle takes it hard. Durham just beating everyone up. Al Akar plays kick. The kick was atrocious. This slingshot from Hawthorn, chat, is bad. Well, based on this, Chris, probably not, mate. Good mark, Newcomb. You know what? My big pre-season call that a bottom 5 team would play off in the top 10 in the final round is not looking good at the minute. I mean, over to Melbourne, North, and the Eagles. Oh, Clive, he has to be, because he's had a long time as well. Jai Newcomb, off the right. He has added goal kicking to his game. $122.53. Essendon fans heading for the exit. Petra, it was a good game last week. Christine, Zoe's phone has died. He is so effing cute. Trip. Oh, tell you, this is a training drill, man. A training drill. 327 Wizard turns and goes. Thank you, Mrs. Pom. What the hell was Redmond doing? McGrath helps him out, though. Off they come. Gondianis finds Fiorini. Good kick. And inside they go. It's a good transition from Essendon. Deep entry. Right. Scares battle out of it. Roberts inside. And Sicily has absolutely mugged off Langford. Durham comes in. Perkins. Oh, look before you kick. 2 minutes 40 to play in the third. This has been really bad from Essendon, I have to say. No, thank you, Mrs. Pom. It wasn't great, lasers. Oh, spoiled down. Open goal. And El Akar has his first goal in the AFL. Woody, you could say that this is the game that never ends. Yes, it's the same old game, my friends. That is kind of embarrassing, that, to kick it into a man. I will do, Christine. Mrs. P. Christine says good night. She says good night, my lovely. How's he scoring in fantasy, Jamie? It's just Christine and Mrs. Pom chat. What was Scrimshaw doing with that kick in as well, FYI? Tap down, Archie Roberts, free kick, Essendon. Blackiston. Got to take the free kick. Have you noticed that they don't really have a protected area anymore? Or have I just made that up? Zach Merritt, loopy handball, Dyson Sharp, looking for help. It's not that great. It's not that great, is it, Double Dummy? Up and under, an interesting inside 50. Peter Wright tries to make it work. Blackiston, like a wrecking ball. Zach Merritt, don't know what he saw there. It feels like there's 8 on 2 in the back line for Hawks. How are you feeling, Tough? Hey, Blue Bag, it all happened, mate. Nice little passenger play here. Archie Roberts, oh, absolutely dummies him. Kicks it up to half forward. Big grab. Big boy tings from Archie May. Hey, Teresa, how are you, my love? 35 in Supercoach. Oh, Sicily. We'll have a Supercoach look at half-time, chat. At 3/4 time. Sicily. He will have done well. Oh, my gosh. Another handball into people. Farini puts. He did not want that there, Merritt. Works hard again. Alaka! He didn't even kick that. Jesus. Good tackle, lad. What did you have for dinner? It is awful, Jeanette, for them. Petra, top 10, mate. Flaggers. Teresa, what did you have for dinner? Talk to me. Five seconds to go. Korean. Oh, mate. How good is Korean barbecue? Shot at the death. Cut off. And 3/4 time. 122 plays 59. Hawthorn are in trouble. Paul with the 5 gifted. Thank you very much, Lucinda, Kane, Genwill, Blue Woody, and the big lad, Jake. Thank you very much. Get around our main man. Our main man. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look, chat. You know what I've forgotten how to do? Let's have a little bit of a Pom look at the Pom team. All right, so here we are. Look, we've got Josh Dacos. Bit of Teresa will love me here. Look, I've got a bit of DK in my action. Got a bit of DK in my action. Tell you what, I'll just hide you guys, chat. So at the minute, looks Sam Grill. Cheeky little 57. 73 from him. Kane, mate, you'll get to be part of the members live in the giveaway. Zach Butters, Nick Dacos. So Blackiston on 58. Ooh. You see, I didn't really go Essendon people, if you look. So even my bench. All me kids are playing. So that's Team Pom. Team Pom, ready for the season. Teresa, massive Tasmania fan. How good does that roast pork look? Hey, Jamie, sometimes that's good, man. That sounds amazing. Vivo ice cream. What's my total score so far? I shall tell you through the medium of dance. You know what that's just reminded me as well? I've got a 340 so far. And only 1, 2, 3 have played. Not bad, man. It's amazing, Teresa. Gone well so far, that super coach team, though. I'm looking forward to doing the show with Letdog this week, just to see if I've beaten the master. I reckon that's the master stroke. I just want to beat Letdog. Like, genuinely, that's all I'm doing. If I can beat him by the end of the year, I'm going to be stoked. I'm going to be stoked. That's it. I'm just all about beating Lek. You know, one thing with due respect to Essendon, these pre-game things they do, they maybe need to stop. Collingwood, Adelaide, Teresa. I do, Paul. I do. Actually, I was speaking to him this morning. Don't mind it, double dummy. Scott, let me log in. Oh, Scott, you're looking solid there, mate. You got a cheeky side tail. He's good, Paul. He's good. He's in good spirits, actually. He takes the count and losses a lot well, so I usually lean on him. If I'm a little bit angry, he'll give me a little bit of wisdom and take the piss. So he's really good. I'll tell him you sent him his love. He'll like that. 122.59 then. Fourth quarter. Essendon, after a very good first quarter, have got absolutely steamrolled. Gav. You know what? That does actually surprise me that the scores are that low for defensive half. It feels like Hawthorn have scored 80. Hey, Scott, looking good, mate. So Essendon really need to show something in this fourth. Just give the fans something. Because Hawthorn have had it easy. Boycott Mum, it's elite, to be fair. Like, I mean, to be fair, look, I mean, I feel for his missus, because that must be horrible. But from a Pom situation, absolutely hilarious. Quality. So fourth quarter about to commence. We're looking forward to this one. Here we go. We are off. Durham, who has been easily the best, has just George Greganed it right in front of the umpire, and the umpire didn't notice it. Darcy Parish inside 50. Oh, Peter Wright can't grab it, and a huge tackle taken high by Langford. Hey, I'll bring you back. Sorry, my friend. And a good kick across the face. Blake Hardwick looking to get them going. Favourite movie of all time? Star Wars Return of the Jedi. That's shadow of a doubt. And Back to the Future 2. Flipped out wide. D'Ambrosia. Left foot drills it up into the goal square and a big grab there by Redmond. I don't know what Jai Newcomb's doing. It was easily a mark. Nice little short kick here. Essendon a bit patient. Redmond looking for options. Goes with the one bounce. And finds Caddy. Terminator 2's not bad. Good call. And slingshot attack. Here it comes. Oh, he's definitely sent it to a colleague, Jamie B. Big kick, Nick Watson. Another transition goal from the mighty Hawthorn. Favourite British comedy series? Dad's Army. Or Only Fools and Horses. But I watched that. Terminator 2 is a great one. Alien's a good movie. Back to the Future's quality, Hunter, man. Like, honestly, I love it. It's good to watch, isn't it, Kane? Hopefully your side can showcase some of this week, mate. Hello's good. Paul, don't mind. Look, I'm not a big car man, but I didn't mind the first movie. They'd look all right, wouldn't they, Tough? How are you feeling about this game, my friend? Hey, Kane, mate. We've got to live in hope, mate. I'm looking forward to watching you, Roos. Got a soft spot for Marnes, man. 40 Towers is good as well. Holding the ball. And everything's just going Pete Tong. On the buses. Love Thy Neighbour. Good movie. Some movies do have them. Great. Blackadder. Love Blackadder. Nice little chip kick. Josh Ward. Handball over the top, and here the Hawks go again. Cam McKenzie. Nice little handball. Oh, the sidestep. Oh, Gunston. Was he taken high? No, Josh Weddle can't get it. Tell you what, Durham's a one-man army, chat. Hey, I love that, Kane. How good's Mans? Elite. And a dinky little handball out in front and a good kick to Ginny. Scream. I do like my horror as well. I like really sophisticated Hawk ones. Horror movies. I do like the mind benders. Josh Neal. Mr. Bean was a classic. Little Britain's a good value. Porridge is brilliant. In Between Us is elite. And Ginny. Behind. I like the way Juddy picked up on that straight away. I like the way everyone else in chat just ignored that and he was like, "Boo!" You know what? I do feel there's going to be a big disparage, Magnus, from the top four to the bottom four. Have you ever watched the American version of like The In-Betweeners and The Office? Like the American version of The Office, absolutely controversial, is the worst thing I've ever seen with my two eyes. And people say it's good. It's genuinely garbage. Dan Simon, mate, is brilliant. Hey, Juddy, we love a little bit of Marnes, mate. We love a little bit of Marnes. Scott, mate, I agree. Good kick, Jack Gunston. Tell you what, Hawthorn have been incredibly good. Christine, it's my guilty pleasure that I do like real life crimes. Yeah, shameless though. Tough. Did you see they massively changed it though to make it like kind of work in America? So I didn't mind the American Shameless. Like the American Office and the American In-Betweeners is the worst thing I've ever seen because the way it works is English schools work for the In-Betweeners. Big goal by Gunston. That's their 19th. 1:30. Tell you what, there'll be no punching AI laptops today from Mitchell. They have been faultless. Poet, look, I just didn't. Look, I thought it was okay, I'll be honest, but at best. But I didn't think it was that funny. I thought it was carried incredibly by the main guy in the cast, Steve Carell. I reckon Voss would go first, Channel Blainer. What about you? If you watch The American In-Betweeners, the best thing you've ever seen. I haven't, Double Dummy. Hey, Rocco, how are you, mate? Hope you're doing well. Like, I feel the UK Office has a real good depth of character, where the American Office, I felt like Steve Carell carried that. Oh my God, Gav, do you know Flynn? Mate, it's so good. Oh, Gav, mate, I've been smashing that. Kevin and Perry go large, Magnus. Mate, that was good as well. I love that. I loved Harry Enfield. Cracking. And Charles Royce puts that for a behind, 1917. Gav, that excites me. Ricky Lake, that reminds me of being sick, Ricky Lake. I'm good, Angela. How are you? Oh, Gav, I'm so glad someone else has watched that. I sent that to my mate the other day. One of his interviews, Gav, and oh, mate, my mate was in tears with it, and he's like, I'm really into it. Hey, Double Dummy, I love a cold case. The Goodies is very good. Oprah Winfrey. Gav, mate, mate, what a show. I love how off the cuff he is as well. I'd love to do stuff like that. Theo Von is one of my favourite human beings in the world. Jamie B. Touch of Frost is good. What's that murder mystery one? Midsummer Murders. Do you remember that? The small village that has 245 murders every day. Theo Von. I like the way that Theo Von has such a simplistic nature in life. Yeah, Gav, I'm cooked as well. So yeah, I sent it to my mate and he was laughing. He was talking about Adolf Hitler and Joseph Fritzl. And genuinely, I was in tears about like trying to be the worst Austrian ever to live. And he said like all Fritzl had was a shovel and a dream, and I was in tears, man. Like genuinely in tears. Like I had to stop it because I was crying so much. I can't wait to the Villa game, Angela. Hale and Pace were brilliant. Inside we go. Peter Wright beaten to it. Nate Caddy first to it though. Ned Reeves clears his lines. And Hawthorn move out. Brian, that's crazy because he fell everywhere. What's Sam Durham on? Yeah, Gav, it killed me, mate. It absolutely killed me. Genuinely. Oh, mate. So, yeah, I sent my mate it, and then we started watching it. Mind Your Language was brilliant. What the hell is that beeping? Jack, can you hear that beeping? Either something's going to explode or we're in trouble. So that Merrick runs under the ball. Hunter, it's a crazy concept of a show, isn't it? That we've got the smallest village in the UK and everyone dies. Ginny gets the free kick. Are you being served is good? It is, Juddy. You would have said that was a dangerous tackle, if anything, there from Wizard. Like, just being harsh. What is going on with Ginny's hair? Peep Show was brilliant, Kane. Peep Show was brilliant. What a concept of a TV show. Mate, tough. What a man. We should just do a watch along. We should do a watch along of comedy shows. Blue Bagger, he's good. Kevin Blood and Reese Wilson's brilliant. Oh, Juddy, honestly, it's off its tits funny. It's off its tits funny. Like, genuinely. Open All Hours, great TV show. I will do double. I'll set it up on my day off Sunday. But genuinely, yeah, it's brilliant, Juddy. Like, highly recommend. Like, highly recommend. Some of the best things I've seen. Peep Show was brilliant, man. Sean Locke is underrated, Lethal. God rest him. Perkins, handball. Durham. What's Durham on SC wise? Connor Nash goes out wide. By the eye, I'd say 200. One free kick to Essendon. The free kick count, 18 for... Yeah, okay. You got there first. We can do, Johnny. Here we are. El Akar. 1 bounce, 2 bounce. Gibbs it off. Oh, too easy. And Sicily just can't quite grab it. 89. Rashton Roman, yeah. He's not the Messiah. He's just a naughty boy. And good mark there by Xavier Dersma. Essendon looking for some help. 132.59. And you can't help but feel, unless Essendon change some things round, it's going to be a long season. Dersma, though, has absolutely banked a cracker there. They needed that. Anchorman is a good movie. Very, very good. Oh, Chudder, yeah. You don't have to do the accent. Oh, mate. Have you watched the podcast with Bobby Lee? The podcast he does, Bad Friends. That is hilarious. It's very good. Very good. Lethal, great movie. Guy Ritchie does well. Tough. It's a tough one, mate. He's been brilliant, Petra. 7:30 to go. Snatch is a very good movie. Brad Pitt, I reckon that's Brad Pitt's best role, you know? Tough, that's very good as well. Isn't it amazing as well how clever some of them comedians are when they do Countdown? Good mark. This is better from Essendon. Archie Perkins. No, I don't mind people doing a Pom accent. It depends how if they can do it. I actually think my one's the hardest one to do of the English accents. People usually go Scottish. Bricktop, he was fantastic. Perkins slots it through. Better from Essendon, this. Better. Good evening, Paul. How are you, mate? Jagger. Good name as well, mate. 6:48, my friend. Left on the clock. What was the show in the UK that used to have like the champions of the champions? That was really bad tough for what you're talking about because it was like all the best quiz people in like a super quiz. Gav, you do know it's bad. Yeah, Boycat Mum, genuinely with permission as well. Hey, Smegoff, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Connor Nash taps it down. This has been the big bugbear. I'd love to know what the centre clearance scores are. Hey, Bluebagger, it's always good. I do like it when people attempt to do it. Mrs. Pom doesn't do a bad accent. Bogcat Mum, genuinely, you'll like gypsies. Genuinely, we try and get permission of the land owners as well, because there's two types of gypsies in the UK. You've got your Romany, and then you've got your Irish ones, and that's the big separation. The Romanies usually try and get the permission of the owner and work on the land. Reeves has been very good, double dummy. 6 minutes to go. James Sicily. Dyson Sharp has absolutely ragdolled him. Here we are. Zach Merritt, off he goes. LS, it should have been. Big mark from Peter Wright. Minder was good. Hey, cheers, Shiny Blue. I appreciate you, mate. What do you reckon 2-minute noodles means? No, genuinely, Hunter. It's what usually happens is they'll like just set up and they're quite volatile, to say the least. They'll be quite aggressive. Oh, but that's what I was thinking. 2-minute noodles with 5 minutes. I was like, chew the clock makes sense. Christine, I don't mind that from Alex. Good work by the young man. Maybe they just think, maybe they see inverted and the 5 is a 2. Oh, how good is Mi Garang? Well, at halftime they had, I think it was like 67 LS. It's crazy, bro. How are you doing anyway? Good to see you, man. Honestly, whatever that beeping is, it's killing me. How long's he been a coach? That's good work, that, by you, Double Dummy. Good work. I see where you're going there. Boycat Mum, so genuinely the difference, like the Irish travellers will genuinely, like, I don't want to use the phrase, like, ram raid or, like, illegally loiter, but they'll just genuinely set up on desolate land and claim it as their own, where the Romanies, genuinely, it's customary, they'll knock on the door and ask for help, and they'll, like, especially where I was in the northeast, a lot of them will, like, help some of the older landowners. Big go, is it? Coldwell, yes it is. Pod Punch. Right, I'll check it out. I'm good, LS, mate. Thank you for asking. Going well, mate. Chris, they're back, baby. They're back, mate. Yeah, they'll tend to squat. Mate, Carrick should be the full-time coach. If he gets us in the top 4, I want to see a 3-year deal for the Caz. Jeanette, it's a nice finish for them. Essendon needed it. 4 minutes 20. Oh, my garang. You know the noodles? My garang. Sounds like my nan. Ooh, so just a little bit higher than Voss. Top 2. Nice little kick out there. Xavier Dersma being industrious. Runs himself into trouble. Manages to get the handball away. Essendon work this right flank. Is that a Manchester United 1980 kit? Honestly, Juddy, yes. Do you know why? Because I think managing in the Premier League is the hardest in the world. The only person I would take in world football, right, over Carrick, the only person I would take, right, is Ancelotti. Because he's as close to a sure thing in the Premier League as you ever see. Kicked out of bounds on the full, 3 minutes 20. I'm genuinely intrigued what that beeping is. I'm surprised you can't hear it. Scott, mate, council tax, how crazy is it? Depends where you are as well, because council tax isn't bad in some areas. It is. It's been a very open plan game. Defense hasn't been good. You see, Zidane I wouldn't take. Real Madrid specialist. I could manage Real Madrid. See, Luis Enrique worries me. Barcelona and Paris. Unlimited funds. Ancelotti would be the only one I'd think of. Like, I think the United job is way too big to be guesswork. Kane, it definitely has increased. It's not. It's like an alarm clock, but we don't own. Paul, I wouldn't, no. Has to be someone big. 2 minutes 29. Hawthorn play it out the back. Hardwick. He was Hunter. Indeed, he would have been one of the best players in the world around that time as well. He is retired. He's now into coaching, but he's holding out for the French job. And Hawthorn just playing keep offies now, letting the clock run down. It sounds like, an old school alarm clock, but we don't have one. Which is genuinely worrying me a little bit of what that is. Here we are. Impey takes off, drills it inside 50. Reeves paddles it to Nick Watson. That is a finish and a half. No, I agree, Paul. Look, the media would kill me for it. Can you headbutt an opposition coach? Why not? Hey, I like him, Juddy. I think he's done well. It genuinely sounds, it's not as dangerous as the alarm for like a fire alarm. Sounds like a bomb. But I'm intrigued what it is. No? No, because we've got like one of them intelligent fridges or whatever you call them. And it does the beeping, but after like 10 minutes, you don't close it, it starts going really loud. Cam McKenzie cut off 1 minute 20. And Cam McKenzie gets the downfield free kick, looks to switch it. Ginny on the wing. Could be. I'm surprised no one down in the other end of the house has got it. 1 minute to go, marked by Connor Nash. I appreciate you, Lethal. Oh, Juddy, massive. I think England miss Steve Holland as well. Hey, Blue Bagger, mate, look, I love chatting footy, so if there's a Carlton question, I'll answer it. Dinked in onto the goal square. Oh, Sam Durham. Sam Durham has easily been the best Essendon player, hasn't he, chat? Been absolutely brilliant, Sam Durham. Archie Roberts. Tell you what, that is genius for the last kick. That is genius. Archie Roberts drills it into the middle. Impey knocks it down. And here they come. Connor McDonald, Josh Ward, and Wizard will see us home. It's just stopped. And there's no one in the house. And this will be the final kick of the game. And Wiz bangs it through. 145 plays 83 in what can only be described as an absolute shellacking and could have been more. Hawthorn absolutely dominant, looking brilliant. Incredible that LS. Chat, I love you to pieces. Thank you very much for hanging with me tonight. I'll see you tomorrow for the Adelaide game. Can't wait to see that, but hopefully that's an even game. Thank you very much, chat. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Make sure you like and subscribe on your way out. Love you to pieces, chat. See you soon.